Jack Daniel's has been pumping out some ryes lately. We've got a few that we just picked up, and we're going to try them with you today. Hi friends, I'm Laura, he's Troy, we're Baker Drinks. I'm a huge Jack Daniel's fan if you haven't seen our videos before, and we've got some new rye whiskeys to try today. So this special release hand-selected Jack Daniel's bottle here, this is the, where's the front? Ooh, fancy. This is the Twice Barreled Special Release Tennessee Rye Whiskey, Heritage Barreled Rye. It's 100 proof, 50% alcohol. It's a 700 ml. This is the special release for this year. These are usually the bottles we hunt big time. We have also found several other ryes lately. Jack Daniel's has a large selection of ryes, it seems like. So we originally had just the single barrel, the red label, which I now think has turned to green, but same thing. They just came out with this Bonded Rye, which is a 1 liter bottle. So came out at the same time. We got a 700 and a 1 liter, but this one's twice barreled. And then they also recently came out with the barrel proof rye. So we have a couple of these single barrel proofs, which are completely different from each other.
And a pick.
Very different from each other.
And I literally just realized when you were waving that thing around, there's a barrel on the bottom of these.
Look at that! Learned something new. Got plenty of these Jack Daniel's bottles. Apparently, we never look at the bottom of the barrel.
You pour those two, and I'll pour these two.
So the
that's a heavy pour.
That one's for me.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
No, I'll pour a little from mine into yours to even it out.
I'm sure you will.
I mean, this is dark. You can definitely tell that it's twice barreled.
Yeah, so this guy right here, the Bonded Rye, it's staying with like the tradition of the Jack Bonded that came out last year.
And the triple mash.
Those are both 100 proof as well.
Same shape bottle.
Yeah, same bottle, same like graphics, and you know the green to represent rye, but the gold lettering and all that stuff. So they're sticking with that theme. We were not expecting this guy. We just kind of came across it and was like, oh, a new rye.
Yeah, actually, I don't even, as much of a fan of Jack Daniel's I don't really keep up on news in the whiskey world. I don't know when things are coming out. It's like a shock to me. I just see other people post. I'm going to start the other way around. I'm going to start with the Bonded. But I just see people...
Very, very big difference on the nose.
I just see people post, and then I'm like, oh, we got to start looking for that, you know. So I didn't even know that they were coming out with a Bonded Rye. I knew about this Heritage release because that was big talks, but didn't know about the Bonded. I'm happy we found both in a very short time period.
So the special, that's the annual special release that comes out this time of year every year. You know, they had the Heritage Rye in 2020, I think. They had the Coy Hill in 2021. They had the single malt, twice barreled single malt last year, 2022, and this is the twice barreled rye. So I believe it's aged in their normal rye fashion, and then it's transferred to a heritage barrel.
Let's see what it says. This says straight rye whiskey aged in new oak barrels and then matured in our homemade heritage barrels, which are heavily toasted. I just said that. Which are heavily toasted and lightly charred to create a unique flavor. Heavily toasted and lightly charred. I don't even know what that means. Can you explain what that means? Do you know what that means?
So there are different levels of char.
Yep.
You know, 1 through 4, I believe 4 being the alligator char. Toasting is not quite charred. It's more like they just heat up the inside of the barrel.
So how can you have heavily charred and lightly toasted?
It says heavily toasted, lightly charred.
So it's like...
So maybe like...
blend?
The heads are charred and the barrel's toasted. I don't know. Whatever it is, it smells amazing because I just smelled it.
I'm not going to smell it. I'm starting with the Bonded because it's not the special release, and I don't want to be disappointed when I go to the Bonded because I know it's good, and it needs to have its own showcasing of amazingness before we go on to what I hope is even better.
Its own 15 minutes of fame.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, this is our second time having this. The first time, I do not remember getting that heavy banana note.
You gotta get that with the Jack Daniels, but I don't remember getting it on the first sip either.
Heavy banana note right now.
So, what I have noticed with a lot of their ryes, even though it is a high rye mash bill, I mean, this is like 95.5 or something, isn't it?
I think it's 70, 20, 10.
70, 20, 10. Either way, yeah, I was wrong. I admit it.
I might be wrong as well, but
I think you're more right.
It's definitely closer to what I said than what you said.
It's not like a 51% is what I was getting at.
Correct.
It tastes like a barely legal rye, but it's not. It's not barely legal. It is definitely a rye, but it is sweet, banana, oak, vanilla, but you're not getting those like mint and those kind of flavors so much.
So this is definitely a step up from the red label, 94 proofer. So the 94 proofer, I don't think if I drank it blind, I could tell you it was a rye.
I know he can't because we play this game all the time where we pour something for each other and have each other guess. And that's one that I pull out when I feel like he's gotten too much right and I've gotten too much wrong, and because I know he'll get it wrong.
Cheats. No, this guy tastes more like a single malt to me than a rye. This guy, I don't know that it's super rye forward either.
It does have like that tingling on the tongue, but not so much the flavor.
Right, it's got that spicy, tingly rye, herbally, like an herbal banana. That's my note.
Spicy banana. I'm going spicy banana. You're going herbal banana. But it's more of a tingle than a flavor.
Yeah. But at like $35 for a liter.
That's a great price for a good bottle.
I could drink this all day long. Well, I mean, I would probably have liver damage, but I could drink a lot of this.
You could drink it often. There we go. Let's. That could be.
It could be a daily drinker.
Yeah. Which, for me, I feel like pretty much any Jack Daniels could be a daily drinker.
Yeah.
I just like that banana, oak, vanilla flavor that it has. But this, if you like those other ones, it's a great bonded rye.
Like not super complex. It's. I'm guessing it's just their base rye that
It's 100 proof now instead of. And
I think it comes out at 80 as well in like a super cheap, maybe under $20 bottle with like a beige-ish type label.
I don't know.
And then this is a single barrel version of that. And then this is stepped up to bottled in bond, 100 proof. And it's definitely the cream of the crop of the lower end Jack Daniels ryes. This is good. I would recommend if you can find it for, $35-ish for the liter. I don't know if it comes in a smaller size bottle. I've seen it.
I've only heard of the liter, so I feel like that's the size that they're doing. It's,
I almost feel ripped off in the 700 ml bottle, and I feel like they compensate in the 1 liter. Why don't they put out their special releases in a liter bottle?
Silence. I didn't freeze. It was not a glitch.
I broke Laura.
Because they probably want to make more money.
Well, 100%. Or hundo P, as the millennials would say.
So, now I'm going to go into the Heritage Rye because I really want to try it and I haven't tried it. But I'm just looking at
had great patience.
The color of this. This
and your
is
fingerprints.
And my grease and What is on my hands?
Oh my God.
But it is so dark is what I was trying to get at. I could just hold up the bottle. It is a very dark Jack Daniels.
I'm going to wait for you to give a couple notes because you're the Jack fangirl. But
What is good? I don't know that I guarantee I would not pick that out as a Jack Daniels product. That is like butter and like smoky char. You definitely know it's like a double-barreled oak, double oak toasted barrel. You know that it's got that flavor.
Like pancakes with maple syrup.
I think that's the butter.
Heavily buttered pancakes with maple syrup.
Yeah. Oh, now I am picking up rye notes too, which I don't as much in the other rye.
Now imagine if like that almost stinky foot smell you get off of Woodford Double Oak was in a rye.
I'm not getting that.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything stinky.
I get that. That's that double oak.
Yeah, but I'm only getting good notes.
And
I'm not getting a bad note.
say like stinky gym sock on the Woodford Double Oak in a good way.
It's not a good way. It really tastes good, but it doesn't smell good. This smells good. But I'm getting rye. I actually am picking up
pancake. I don't get no rye.
Like it's on the back end. Like the up front is definitely like a dessert or a breakfast.
I get like that breakfast. You're in a diner. You're traveling cross country. You see all the semis pulled into a diner, and you wonder why. So you pull in there, and your arms stick to the table because
they don't wipe it.
Because it's all greasy. But their food is amazing.
So
this is their pancakes.
I'm on your same train there, but I'm saying that the pancakes or the waffles are like those like artisan ones that have a lot more grains in them. You know what I'm talking about? Well, now I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna try it because he's enjoying it and I should be the one enjoying it.
So, the smokiness shows up on the late finish. Like, I could be sitting next to the campfire and I just toasted a s'more, and you get a little bit of that smoky char from the campfire in there. You could not convince me this was a rye in any way, shape, or form. It is just
I could be convinced, but it's also the same with you couldn't tell me these are related.
Oh, yeah. There's no way.
These are both 100 proof ryes. They're both from Jack Daniels. I am getting a hint of that, like, banana note, but it's like in the mid palate, it's like a hint, though. It's like you get that up front, like, in your face, smoky, sweet, and then there's like a hint of banana, and then it goes into the finish. That's where I'm getting it, but...
So
I gotta go back.
We do a lot of fire pit, fire therapy, whatever you want, through the summer here at our house. And we'll sit out there all night long, drinking beers, having some pours, burning some wood. Fire therapy is what we call it, listening to some music. And you come in, you peel your clothes off, you crawl into bed, you wake up the next morning, you pick those clothes up to take them to the laundry. That smoky smell is what I'm getting on the finish of this.
Yeah. So the sweetness, so sometimes the sweetness on these double oaked or toasted barrels like are really intense sweet, where I feel like this is, it almost like it takes down the sweetness. I think it's less sweet than this Bonded because it goes into that more smoke char flavor, and I feel like it makes it more balanced because there's more going on instead of just the sweetness.
For me, the Twice Barreled Heritage Rye drinks way under 100 proof. I don't get any ethanol on this at all.
Oh, yeah.
That, to me, drinks more like mid-80s.
Well, you're going... Have you ever had a mid-80s that had this much mouthfeel?
No, I'm just saying, like, ethanol-wise, there's literally no burn at all. It's just all flavor.
There's a lot of flavor.
And that flavor is massive. On this guy, I got some ethanol. I knew this was alcohol. I knew I was having a whiskey. This guy right here, I don't get that alcohol burn at all.
I mean, I get some. But I think there's just more coating and more flavor.
It's just
that it's not as noticeable. But like I can feel it in my gums and like throughout my.
Is there sediment in there? I feel like there could be charcoal in that.
It's fantastic.
It's so good.
I mean, what would you expect other than fantastic on one of the Jack Daniel's special releases? They make some great whiskey. There's a reason I have so many bottles from them. I'm happy we found this. I can't believe we found it because last year's was extremely hard to find and it was a single malt, so I assumed that this one would be even harder to find.
You know what blows my mind the most? We've got all these bottles up here, okay? These two are like mid 130s single barrel ryes. This is a 94 proof single barrel rye, 100 proof batch rye, 100 proof twice barreled rye. Same mash bill.
None of them taste the same.
Oh my God. The differences between all of these, it would blow your mind. I mean, it's insane how different they all are. And every one of them is just so good. But that guy, wow.
Wow. That's definitely going in our running for Whiskey of the Year. I can't wait to drink it again for that competition. And yeah. I really hope I pick it. I guess it depends what it goes up against. You never know. But I think that's a tasty, tasty bottle.
Yes, it is.
Thank you guys for watching. Join us for more videos. Join us on Instagram, TikTok, live streams, whatever you want to do. We'd love to have you. Patreon as well. Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Amazing.
I just want to remind you guys that I will be doing a giveaway once I hit 1,000 subscribers on my live stream. We will be giving away a Henry McKenna 10, an Eagle Rare, and a Blanton's. I just need you to subscribe, share my videos, leave comments, anything you can, and then join on the live stream once we hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching. Cheers.